So let's learn and enjoy mathematics. Our lesson is about simplifying radicals by reducing the radicand. How to simplifying radicals by reducing the radicand. So let us find a factor of the radicand whose indicate roots can be found. So maybe that is a perfect square or a perfect cube. What could be the difference perfect square? So 1 square or 1 times 1, that is 1. 2 square, that is 2 times 2, that is equal to 4. 3 square, that is 3 times 3, that is equal to 9. 4 square, 4 times 4, the answer is 16. 5 square, that is 5 times 5, that is equal to 25. 1, 4, 9, 16, and 25 are perfect square. If we get the square root of 1, that is equal to 1. Square root of 4, that is 2. Square root of 9, the answer is 3. Square root of 16, that is equal to 4. And square root of 25, the answer is equal to 5. How about the perfect cube? So 1 cube, that is 1 times 1 times 1, that is equal to 1. 2 cube, that is 2 times 2 times 2, that is equal to 8. 3 cube, that is 3 times 3 times 3, that is equal to 27. 4 cube, that is 4 times 4 times 4, the answer is equal to 64. 5 cube, that is 5 times 5 times 5, the answer is 125. So these are the perfect cube. So what could be the cube root of 1? That is 1. Cube root of 8, the answer is 2. Cube root of 27, the answer is equal to 3. Cube root of 64, that is 4. And then cube root of 125, the answer is equal to 5. So let us simplify the following radicals: square root of 48. Think a factor of 48 having the perfect square. So 4 times 12, that is correct. We have the perfect square, that is 4 times 12. But then 4, that is not the highest perfect square of the factor of 48. Think again the factor of 48 having the perfect square. So let us try 16. So 16 times 3. So if we write, that is the square root of 16 times the square root of 3. The square root of 16, 1, 2, 3, 4, that is exactly equal to 4. So we have no square root of 3. That is not a perfect square. So let us copy square root of 3. So the final answer is 4 square root of 3. How about number 2? Square root of 72. Think a factor of 72 having the perfect square. So that is 9 times 8. 9 times 8, 9 is a perfect square, correct, times 8, the answer is 72. But then 9, that is not the highest perfect square. Think again the factor of 72 having the perfect square, higher than the perfect square of 9. So that is 36. So 36, so if we write radical sign 36 times the square root of 2. And the square root of 36, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, that is exactly equal to 6. And we have no exact square root of 2 value, so copy square root of 2. So the final answer is 6 square root of 2. Cube root of 81. Let us see what could be the factor of 81 having the perfect cube. So that is 27 times 3. If we write, that is the cube root of 27 times the cube root of 3. The cube root of 27, if we count 1, 2, 3, that is exactly equal to 3. So we have no value for the perfect cube of 3. So let us copy cube root of 3. So 3 cube root of 3. How about the square root of a to the 8, x to the 12, y to the 4th power? So the index is 2. So copy the base a, and then 8 divided by 2, the answer is equal to 4. How about this one? 12 divided by 2, that is equal to 6. So copy the base x, and then let us write 6. 4 divided by 2, the answer is equal to 2. So copy the base y, and then let us write 2. So the final answer, a to the 4th, x to the 6th, y squared. How about number 5? That is not perfect. Square root of a to the 5th, b to the 10th power. First, we need to identify the index. So the index is 2. So how many 2 yung mabubuo? So let us try. 2, 4. So that is the square root of a to the 4th, sobra isa. How about the b? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So b to the 10th power, walang sobra. So let us solve now. 4 divided by 2, that is 2. Copy the base a and then square. How about b? 10 divided by 2 is 5. So copy the base b and then 5. And then we have now the square root of a. The value of the exponent is 1. The index is 2. So the index is higher than the exponent. So let us copy. Square root of a. So the final answer, a squared b to the 5th power square root of a. How about 6? It is a combination of a number and the letters. So the square root of 75, x to the 6th power. First, we need to identify the factor of 75 having the perfect square. So that is 25 times 3. 25, that is perfect square. How about x to the 6? So 2, 4, 6, walang sobra. So let us copy square root of x to the 6th power. So first, let us write the square root of 25. So what could be the square root of 25? That is exactly 5. How about the square root of 3? So copy square root of 3. And then x to the 6th power, 6 divided by 2, the answer is 3. Copy the base x and then cube. So let us combine outside the radical sign. So 5 times x cubed, that is equal to 5 and then x cubed, and then copy the square root of 3. So the final answer, 5x cubed square root of 3. How about number 7? Square root of 48, x cubed, y to the 6th power. First, think a factor of 48 having the perfect square. So that is 16 times 3. Next, how about the variable? So if we count 2, so sobra isa. So square root of x squared, sobra isa. How about y? 2, 4, 6. So y to the 6, walang sobra. So what could be the square root of 16? That is exactly equal to 4. So square root of 3, copy. The base x, 2 divided by 2 is 1. So x to the 1 or x only. While y, 6 divided by 2, that is equal to 3. So x, y cubed. So we have no square root of x, so let us copy. Multiply outside the radical sign. So that is 4, and then copy xy cubed. Multiply inside the radical sign. So that is the radical. 3 times x, that is 3x. So the final answer is 4xy cubed square root of 3x. How about number 8? Square root of 32, x to the 5th power, y to the 7th power. First, let us identify what could be the factor of 32 having the perfect square. So that is equal to 16, square root of 16, times the square root of 2. How about the variable? So 2, 4. So square root of x to the 4, sobra isa. Next, how about this one? Y to the 7th power. 2, 4, 6. So y to the 6th power, sobra isa. So let us solve now. The square root of 16 is 4. Copy the square root of 2. X to the 4th, so the base x and then y. So what could be the exponent of x? 4 divided by 2, that is equal to 2. 6 divided by 2, the answer is equal to 3. And then copy square root of x, y. multiply outside the radical sign, that is 4. Let us copy, and then copy x squared y cubed. Multiply the radicand, 2 times xy, that is equal to 2xy. So the final answer is 4x squared y cubed, square root of 2xy. How about number 5? Fifth root of negative 32, ab c to the 10 power. Fifth root of negative 32 is the perfect fifth root. So let us copy fifth root of negative 32. How about the fifth root of a? So as you can see, the exponent is 1 and the index is 5. So sobra na yung fifth root of a. Also with b, the exponent of b is 1, the index is 5. So copy the fifth root of a and then b. How about this one? The fifth root of c to the 10 power. So 5, 10, walang sobra. So fifth root of c to the 10 power. So first, let us solve fifth root of negative 32. Fifth root of negative, that is negative. How about the fifth root of 32? So the answer is equal to 2. So fifth root of negative 32, that is negative 2. If you try to check to multiply 5 times, negative 2 times negative 2 is 4. 4 times negative 2, that is negative 8. Negative 8 times negative 2, that is positive 16. Positive 16 times negative 2, the answer is negative 32. So the fifth root of negative 32, the answer is negative 2. Copy the fifth root of AB. How about the fifth root of C to the 10 power? Copy the base C. 10 divided by 5, the answer is equal to 2. Afterwards, let us multiply outside the radical sign. So that is negative 2 and then C squared. So how about the fifth root of AB? So wala nang ibang fifth root dito, so let us copy fifth root of AB. So the final answer is negative 2C squared, fifth root of AB. How about number 10? 8 times the fourth root of 32, x to the 12, y to the 6th power. First, let us copy outside the radical sign, that is equal to 8. And then fourth root of 32. So we have no fourth root of 32, but we have the factor of 32 having the perfect fourth root. Ano yun? So that is 16 times 2. And then how about the variable x? So the variable x, we have the index 4. So 4, 8, 12. So walang sobra. So that is fourth root of x to the 12th power. How about the y? 4, 8. So hindi pwedeng makarating ng 8. So hanggang 4 lang. So y to the 4th power, sobra 2. So let us copy 8. And then the fourth root of 16, that is equal to 2. And then copy the fourth root of 2. How about the variable x and then y? 12 divided by 4, that is equal to 3. So x cubed. 4 divided by 4, the answer is equal to 1. While here, 2 divided by 4 cannot be. So let us copy fourth root of y squared. Multiply outside the radical sign. So 8 times 2, the answer is equal to 16. And then copy x cubed y. How about the fourth root? So what could be the value of the radicand? 2 times y squared, that is 2y squared. So the final answer is 16x cubed y, fourth root of 2y squared. So let us see what you have learned. Instruction: simplify the reducing radicand as much as possible. Provide your answers in the comment section. Enjoy learning mathematics. I'm Teresa Tubal. Thank you so much.